let me know. Hopefully you come back on and see me. I got a new microphone. Yay! Thank you to my soul sister Tara. She sent me a new microphone and I thought I had it all set up. Let me know if the sound's on, you guys, when you pop on, and we'll try it again. Hopefully you can hear me. I feel like I'm being really loud right now because I'm a little nervous about it, but I know whoever jumps on, Mark, whoever, Kaylee was on, and that was so exciting. That's my niece, and hopefully you guys will pop back on. Okay. Yay. Hi, Kayla. Yay. Yeah, check it out. So my girl got me a new microphone and I'm all stoked about it, but I also have a really loud voice and I'm a little scared of it and hope I'm not like screaming at you right now, y'all. How's every day? And hope that we are all using this time, this kind of Gaia grounding for what it's meant to. I'll just kind of start at the beginning. Thank you. It is. And it's pink and I love it. So, you know, one thing when I was meditating before I came on, Spirit was saying this is a really great time for new projects, new hobbies, new routines, adding new practices. You know, there's a whole lot of new and rebirth and a lot of time to reflect and be bored and then realize there's no reason to be bored. And what really made time pass? Coloring, drawing, journaling, listening to music, dancing. And those of you who are usually with me know that's my big one. Every single day, I am a dancing queen. And it really is a lot about bringing your inner child out right now. If you're blessed to have children, they are our teachers and they're showing us, you know, just how wonderful things can be when we just keep it simple and we follow our heart and what feels good. When we get out of the head, which has been a really big one. So welcome back. Welcome to the channel if you're new. I'm excited to be here. And I'm Allison. Take all of this as it resonates for you. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. We're going to kind of roll today. It's, you know, we're in this place where I think we all got some time. So I'm going to kind of let it free flow. I am going to tap into divine masculine energy, connection in sacred union, soul connections, twin flame, soulmate, however that resonates for you. And maybe pull a few cards for you. What else? 4/4. April 4th is going to be a big day. It's a big day for me personally because it's my middle child's 17th birthday. And it's another moment for mom of holy shit, you know, and how interesting for him to be alive right now and a teenager through what's going on in school and all these changes. So that's a big one for us, but collectively it's going to be a very big date because we have a very big conjunction with Pluto and Jupiter. So we have the Lord of Karma meets the planet of expansion, and they are huge energies coming together. I'll probably do Friday a reading specifically on Pluto, Jupiter, what we might be seeing as a collective. But big changes, bursting open, Gaia, storms, a lot related to water. And you guys who follow me regularly know this past week or so, I've been feeling that, talking about it, that, yeah, I don't know. I know what you mean with spine tingling. I don't know about ominous. I do think in a sense there's something coming in a big collective way. But I do also feel very, very big positive shifts for a lot. It's again, this turning of the tide, this 180, this flipping of the switch, where those with pure intentions, it's kind of like karma, right? And again, with Pluto meeting Jupiter, and we've had historically, mass difference is right now in 2020, they're all happening in the same year, which is a little different than what we've seen in the past, right? We're going to mix Great Depression and stock market crashes with plagues and all of these things together. And I do think, Mark, hold on, guys, I'm going to grab my water bottle. I do know what you mean by an ominous. It's definitely going to be another, more triggers, more powers that be really trying to feed that fear and that panic and that ominous, that anxiety. But again, it's a lot of just out of the head, not listening to the media, all of that shit, to people around you, any of it. It's a time to really be very focused on self-love, self-care, knowing that when you do that, it extends out to everybody, right? So I don't know. It is this interesting kind of divergent dual energy, even though I don't believe in duality, right? Of that kind of light versus dark, which, my team and I have been I've been repondering all of that a little bit. And I've been repondering a lot of shit, y'all. Like I'm going through my own shifts, and it's kind of like, whew, really, really letting any limiting beliefs go and just flowing. Spirit's been really urging me to just not really think about anything. Just go. And we're going to feel that with the Aries energy of this need to move. And Spirit's very much been saying it is time to bring in these new projects, new hobbies, new ideas, and get out of the head space, really feel it. If it feels right, do it, is what I'm getting from Spirit. So I don't know, more than likely you guys are getting similar messages. Definitely playful energy. This Aries energy depends where you're at, right? For masses, they probably think I'm fucking batshit crazy for saying let's play. But again, I and many of us who are batshit crazy are actually the normal ones, right? So it is a lot of just allowing things to unfold in your journey. It really is this. You're grounded. Remember when you're grounded as a kid, what did you do? Locked in your room. That's where everybody's at. And so you got creative with shit. You started journaling, you were coloring, you did your nails more, you played with makeup. If you're girly or into that, you guys know what I mean though. And that's very much what we're all being, sorry, things are moving in my body, asked to do. Is really think about what lights us up, what makes us feel good, what gets us out of the head and really just into that heart space. There's a lot opening with the heart chakra. You guys might be feeling that. Could be heart palpitations, picking up external energies as well with anxiety and fear and panic. Really take a minute when you have maybe a weird energy come in of, is this mine? Send it back with gratitude and love and light, but it's not yours to carry. Okay. What else? There's a lot of new beginnings coming, a lot of endings still, but it's really about you and self and reinventing yourself. If this is new earth, who are you in this? Right? If your story is erased, what story do you write? Who are you? Because karma is being served like this. Things are picking up and happening so very quickly. And it's again being in a place of faith that the divine, all of the light beings around us, the work is being done, and boots on the ground. Those of you who are on the Ascension Highway, the callings are coming, and there's more clarity I'm hearing coming with that, with soul missions, more clarity maybe too for like Kaylee in what you really feel guided to change and do with your time and your energy, whether that's something like yoga or something like playing an instrument. And I'm just giving two different, some of us are gravitated towards music or to art or towards exercise, maybe mixing it up, a little bit of both, right? And then that clarity coming in is with this Pluto, Jupiter, and then the full moon, which I really feel is going to be, again, very revealing. These two energies all happen within 3 days of each other. And so today feels very kind of calm, lighter, but I have a feeling that the weekend, we're going to feel what Mark is saying even more. This is coming. I know, like, I'll share what's coming through. It felt like explosion in 2 ways or multiple ways. It feels like an explosion in terms of something in the collective, whether it's literally an explosion or it's an explosion of truth or information. Yeah. Let's see. I felt Gaia, and the water, something, tsunamis, hurricanes, things like that. And then in your personal lives, in our individual lives, where there's maybe been a feeling of being stuck is about to kind of, again, and no coincidence with timing, with Easter coming. Again, the Ascended Masters are here. And it feels like these are things that are going to be revealed too, is the light workers coming out into the light, the boots on the ground. And so again, it's a time right now, I feel, to really be in a place of allowing and recreating, rebirthing yourself, so that when, this breakthrough kind of hits, you're ready to go. When the call comes, you're ready to go. So, but kind of going inward and kind of structuring with myself, and where things are headed for me, and getting excited about it. My mantra this week has been, I release the past, I accept the present, and I'm stoked as fuck for the future. So if you want to steal that, go for it, because it's really about getting excited for what's coming. It is the most amazing time to be a human. And I've said this and I'll say it, continue to say it, that I know my soul has waited in the history of the human soul, and it is fucking cool. All right. So anyways, let's see. We're going to look and ask Spirit to bring forth clear, concise messages for the highest good of the collective, terms of divine masculine, divine feminine energy. We'll start there, you guys, and then, like I do, we'll tap in to connection. So the overall energy this week for the divine masculine, overall energy, divine masculine, overall energy this week. Thank you. Beautiful. Was that the same energy last week? I can't remember. That's what happens when you're in ascension, like your memory. You're just being present, and it's divine feminine energy. Thank you. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Love it. 4 again. 1s, 10s. Thinking woman on the bottom. So feminine, divine feminine, anyone really. Mark, I know you're not offended when I say that. Whatever you're thinking about changing, Kaylee, and anyone else, this is the time to do it. Trust that intuition. And it's not, I'll tell you, going through a lot of changes these past 4 years and changing pretty much everything. It's not easy. It is really about self-love, commitment to self-discipline. That is very, very difficult, but a little bit each day. Don't overextend yourself. Don't set goals that are, and then I upped it to 10 minutes and then 15. And by the time I got to 15 minutes, I was getting comfortable and time wasn't even, it started to get easier and easier, just like a sport, just like everything is practice, you guys. And it is, don't beat yourself up, right? As long as you try it every day, put effort into yourself, show up for you every day. That's all you got to do. It'll all work itself out. Divine masculine energy, door to value. Feeling good. I feel like there's been a shift in the solar plexus of confidence. Seeing again with this being a 4, and that we're in that 4-year, seeing again what's really worth it. Who's really worth it? What abundance means. There's been this awakening within the divine masculine collective. And it has been this shift of almost like a shift from arrogance to self-confidence, a shift of valuing people versus things, right? Which is part of the programming. And then for the divine feminine, and that's why I laugh, no surprise, action. This action to me with this 7 is action being driven by your higher self, being driven by spirit, by passion, by intuition, letting the light lead you forward. So again, and it is within both, I feel like, and we're coming into this very balanced masculine, feminine energy. So when you listen, if it kind of feels like, oh, well, I'm there. Oh, well, that resonates too. That's okay. As I've said and will say, we're all swimming in the same cosmic soup. We're all connected. Messages may resonate in divine masculine energy versus the feminine energy right now for many of you. Me, myself, they resonate both. And they go together again. Action, solar plexus energy is that action. It's that masculine. It's that fire with that energies are feeling good, ready to move forward, feeling stronger. I'm getting inner strength. So let's look at recent past of the mask. Feeling really grounded. Beautiful masculine energy, King of Pentacles. If you're watching for another person, it could be an earth sign you're dealing with, masculine earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. But this is more of an energy, again, in this divine masculine energy of feeling really good, really confident, really grounded in the physical world, but also having this, not just in the physical world, having this sense of inner world too coming through, this sense of really being in alignment with self, which is what's needed to bring in this alignment in the physical world. It looks like the divine masculine, it feels like recent past, it's just been working on himself, getting really grounded and stable, really going through some shifts in perspective, awakenings. Like I said, let's look at, whoa, I'm going to let it fly. Spirit wants that. Yeah, it's coming. And I, again, feel like a lot of this goes back and forth between energies, but, this could, flying out here before I asked about current energy. And then the star on the bottom, some major arcanas, but right away to me, the Tower, again, awakening. The divine masculine is seeing himself in his divinity, moving out of the distorted masculine in the programming, and he's been through awakening. Also could be in terms of connections. He's ready to move forward. He's awakened to the value of this connection. Again, I was just about to say current energies. And they're telling me, to leave it there, that this is the current energy is this epiphany. Could be communication. We'll tap in a little deeper to it. I'm getting both a little bit inner and outer tower moments. I feel like too, and you guys know I'm definitely a collective channel. This is coming through as what we may be seeing collectively is something in the physical with the masculine energy, some kind of shocking moment, this blow up that we're feeling coming in. Let's look a little more though at the tower. Tell us a little more about the tower, please. Oh, the moon came out in reverse, a 9 of swords on the bottom, and I'm hearing out of the head, things have been revealed to the masculine. Something, yeah, he's seeing something, or there's something inward within your masculine energy that's come to light that needed a shift. Like, again, an internal awakening, but an external read in reverse. And that's why it's seeing, whoo, collective energy, crazy all over the place. It's like, some are seeing it, some are not. I feel like this full moon. Through the illusion, something being revealed that is like shocking. What's the incoming energy? Whew. And there we match the divine feminine. The Chariot could be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with a Pisces. So I'm seeing water and earth right now, right off the bat. But this is movement forward. Again, these are very similar energies. That full moon, no joke. Yeah, Mark, again, individually, collectively, it's intense. And we can see I've pulled 4 cards, you guys, and 3 are major arcanas. You are not in control. We are not in control. This is very, very, big. It's galactic. It's universal energies pushing us all for this rebirth. Let's look at the Chariot a little more as incoming. Tell us a little more. Oh. Yeah. Knight of Swords, High Priestess. Moving forward with the inner knowing. Again, if it's a connection, another major arcana, social media, some kind of text communication coming in of an inner knowing. We're ready to move forward now. There's something is revealed that now you are able to move forward, or now communication opens up. And again, it doesn't have to be within a romantic connection. It could be just family, friends, connections that have to go, truths being revealed. It could be movement forward in terms of career and soul mission now. It just feels like the connecting of dots is about to be complete. So now I'm seeing it could be an air sign too with this Knight of Swords you're dealing with. If it is another person, I'm seeing too, when we're talking divine connection, just the masculine, feminine. So could be balancing within. Balance within brings balance without. Union within, union without. Could represent coming together with this Knight of Swords, this communication of sacred unions. And they're heavy, y'all. Like, I have a friend who flames until I went through my awakening and have been on my journey, and she's dreaming of it. The twin flame, soulmate, sacred union connections are so heavy right now. And I don't mean heavy in a dark way. I just mean it's intense. There are it is, it's just feels like so many are aligning right now, and it is to work with these energies and support what we're going through, this ascension process. Thank you. Anything else with this Knight of Swords you want to share for our highest good? Knight of Swords. Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is clarity to me. This is clarity on who and what makes me happy. And now I see it clearly and I'm fucking going for it. Let's look at the feminine energy. Let's see what's going on here within the divine feminine energy. Recent past for the divine feminine. Recent past for the divine feminine. Whew. She's been moving, karma, as Drake says. Yeah, I got my Thug Life shirt on with a rainbow, and I'm quoting Drake. So my girl, Melissa, as she likes to say, I am the gangsta as fuck, the spiritual gangsta. Divine Feminine's been moving, karma. She's shifting things, closing cycles, finding balance, again, with this action. She's hard at work too. I'm seeing at this card, in this card, if you see this, she's, and I'm just saying she because of the energy. She is been really focused on this balance. I'm seeing these fairies moving it, with her, like, let's get it all. It could be for some tapping into your fairy energy. I've been going through this interesting thing with my physical body that my wings are growing. They're coming out, and it's like when I'm doing yoga and stuff and meditating and anything, I can feel them, and they're ginormous. I saw them when I was meditating, and they're like 4 times the size of me, y'all. And I'm like, what? So you might be having those experiences too. Some more, opening up spiritually, opening that third eye, that crown chakra, and having more non-physical experiences. Again, past is being brought to the present. Could be definitely clearing of past karma. Could be looking into past lives or having deja vu, clearing. And that's this 10 and this Wheel of Fortune. There's a shift, a very positive shift within the divine feminine energy and the divine masculine energy. It's really awesome. Let's look at the current energy. Divine feminine. Yeah. The 9 of Cups. So we can see mirroring too. Again, the balancing within the energies. We see 9 of Cups incoming in the masculine and currently for the feminine. So again, there's this coming, right? It's almost like he's catching up kind of thing. And I, again, take my pronouns. Don't commit to them because y'all know me. I know. But divine feminine is just really, again, focused on her fulfillment. What makes her happy? Putting herself first. She said, I'm done. Y'all take a seat. Y'all go to your rooms. I need to take care of myself right now. And what are we seeing? Cleaner air, clearer water, animals coming into cities, interacting, nature and humanity working together as we're supposed to. And it is that divine feminine energy right now of really self-care. We've got some awesome things going on with Venus too. So there's been a lot of love energy. And again, that push to make changes about yourself, how you feel, how you think about yourself, your life, your routine, your day-to-day. And it is very much a time of, I feel like, and I say this all the time because it's kind of how I live, is day to day. Yeah, I look out towards the future and I'm excited about it, but it's about being here and present. And you get one day. How you spending it? How you feeling about it? And the One of Cups just flew out. To me, this is, again, when we look at sacred connections, this is emotional fulfillment, putting ourselves first, but knowing an offer is coming in too. And we can see this with the sacred unions and I guess the twin flame collective, whatever you want to fucking call it. Let's look at incoming energy for the divine feminine. Saw the 8 of Swords kind of flash. I feel like that's movement out of that stuck place, wherever it may be for you. Feminine. Thank you. 4 of Pentacles. It came out in reverse, and also in this deck, see how she's giving it away? Typically in tarot, the 4 of Pentacles, the person's holding on to something tightly, but here she's giving it away. And I love that. We can, it is an energy incoming of openness, of equal giving and receiving, of giving away. I'm just hearing giving it away, however that means to you. And definitely don't mean that in a sexual way. The Emperor. Woo. She might just be divine feminine energy incoming. It might just be in this place of allowing, letting it go, letting her masculine come into her, open to receiving. I'm feeling balanced and wonderful in how I'm moving forward. Really in this sense of celebrating the growth. And that's when, bam, here comes this tower, this surprise. I just saw the King of Wands and the Strength card could represent a Leo for some of you. A lot of passion. Ace of Wands flying. Tell me a little more about this Wheel of Fortune in the recent past. 7 of Cups. Divine feminine energy seems to, this karma, this Wheel of Fortune in the recent past is about making a different choice, choosing herself, choosing her fulfillment, or yours. Why is that fucking with me today? I don't know. Okay. Let's see what else. Got one message for the divine masculine from a mystical shaman. One message, divine masculine energy. Ooh, love that. The Rainmaker. I've never seen that card. Of course I haven't. And the divine feminine. One message for the divine feminine. Then we'll look at connection. Actually, I do something else first. Thank you. Yeah, see, divine feminine completion, the spiral. Divine feminine energy has made a big healing and shift. And I mean that collectively, whether you're masculine or feminine, that's what this shit's all about, right? Is the healing of the divine feminine, the healing of Gaia, bringing it back into balance, masculine and feminine energy, healing the disempowerment of the divine feminine. And this cycle has been completed. And I feel like we're going to see a lot of changes. And then in the masculine, the Rainmaker, to me, first thing I noticed was the wings. Balance. I'm just getting a lot more balance again between physical and spiritual world coming through. Rainmaker to me too right away was a little bit of what we may see with Gaia in terms of water and this tower moment coming here. I really love that. Ooh. Coyote on the bottom, though, be aware. You know, there's a lot of shit coming to the surface. There are a lot of people coming back to those who have kind of stopped giving their energy for free. And it's to complete these cycles that it's about awareness to these energies of yeah, some of them do look like what you pulled for me. And this, actually, the spiral came out in a private reading I did this week, too. So, again, we can see we're all connected. We're all completing cycles. We're all having some things come back around for a deeper look. to really be able to see these truths that are being revealed to us in order to make the changes, to clear the karma, to heal the DNA with this spiral. To me, that's a lot about our DNA too. And working with clearing it, working with rewriting it, all of those kinds of things going on. The way they laid out to me, it's not, it's more of just a collective message of water is cleansing, right? Really making sure that we've healed, we've come back around and come back and healed it to complete, to allow the new, to shed the old, release the old energy. If you guys, if you're not new, I've been talking about this for about a month. Of one thing I work on when I'm doing yoga is I set the intention to work and give gratitude with my team, my DNA, to rewrite, to release old energy, and really rewriting that, working with it. What do we call it? Epigenetics? Is that what it is? But we're going to see a lot more of those kinds of things coming to light. One thing about the ascension process and body, the human body shifting from carbon to crystalline, moving into a light body, is the aging reverses. We realize that we're able to heal ourselves, right? Many of us, as we move through our gifts and our ascension, become quite medically intuitive because we work with energy, because we know the chakras, and have this understanding, this inner and overstanding now through our journey of how it's all connected and how it works together. And I don't know why I did that, because I was going to do something different, but all right. Anyways, I kind of got caught up in the whole DNA thing, but it's not an easy process. And those of us on the Ascension Highway, we're like the living, breathing proof, the testimony to this process, and its beautiful, beautiful benefits. Right? Meditation, you guys know, it's the only practice that I preach. Like, what you are able to do through internal work and meditation for the physical world, your physical body, is just like, yep. I was talking to a friend the other day about, I don't know, we were just talking, and she's like, I need to get back on my diet. I need to lose weight again. And I was like, well, maybe instead of focusing on your physical body, y'all know me, you should focus on the emotional, the internal eating habits. Within a short amount of time of me starting meditation was when I started yoga. And now this summer will be 4 years of both of them daily, sometimes multiple times a day. And again, like, I'm 44. I'll be 45 this year. I'm a mother of 3. I got some guns, I have, I'm my physical body. Sometimes I look in the mirror. I've never been a really big person, but very toned, which I've never been. I look fitter than probably I did even as a teenager. And eating, it just all kind of naturally started to happen through my awakening and ascension. And it really was, for me, I'm testimony to meditation and the power of it. So anyways, that's my Allison goes on a tangent minute. My guides are like, yeah, it's okay. And I thought we'd look into, what's going on within partnerships, saying what feminine may be thinking, feeling towards the masculine. I'm going to use different decks. I'm going to play with it a little. Like I said, I'm in a super playful mood, and where the fuck do we have to go, right? Like, kiddo's being quiet, so if he's going to let me work for a little bit and do this with you guys, let's look at what's going on in Sacred Connection, Divine Masculine headspace. What's he thinking towards the feminine? Ooh. A high priestess is showing up with the divine masculine. Again, there I get a big awakening, a big going on. He might too be thinking that the divine feminine for some has some secrets. Like she's a high priestess. Is whoa. There's the Nine of Cups for the third time. And in this deck, it's the dreams coming true. He's feeling, there's a lot of love. The collective that I am blessed to tap into, these connections there's so much love. They're so spiritual with this high priestess and the Nine of Cups. They're deep. And it's beautiful. Like I said, it's a blessing for me to get to work with these sacred, divine connections. Divine masculine. He's feeling good. He's listening to his intuition. And when he's doing that, it's when he's tapped into the heart space that he can really feel the connection. Okay. I'm seeing a little bit maybe struggle of coming forward, of making the decision. I just saw the throat chakra card. So I feel like this energy is whichever it resonates for you. Whomever in this connection is getting ready to communicate. We've got the Seven of Cups and we've got the Five of Wands, and it's daydreams and decisions and challenging times. I just get a little bit of, we have the Hangman on the bottom. You might not, again, the beginning of the week, these next few days, you might not see a lot of action. You might, I don't think you will feel a lot connect within the connection, might be dreaming a lot more about your person. But in the physical, what I'm getting is the decision is still, there's still a little bit of inner struggle. There might be some things externally that need to be cleared up still before this move is made. And what's going on spiritually with the divine masculine? Spiritually, 5D. Whoo. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor. Again, awakening, seeing your divinity. The divine masculine is awake. To who he is. There's the throat chakra popping up on the bottom. This Nine of Pentacles again is feeling really aligned. Maybe a little bit, remember I said solar plexus energy coming through, maybe really a little bit of maybe feeling like I do deserve this. I do deserve, see these two nines? I do deserve my dreams coming true, deserve coming in. Again, with the divine masculine and this connection, he's there, you guys, or whomever this person is. Yes. Thank you, Kaylee. I'm glad you could jump on. I love you. Whoever it is that's making the move, they're ready. It's more of just in the physical, getting the balls to do it. And again, there might be a little bit going on, a little bit of external resistance, and it's not even third party per se. It's just maybe more of a figuring out how. Interesting. In the physical, I'm just seeing a little bit of like going back and forth, still more internal than external for sure. Let's look at the divine feminine, how she's thinking about masculine. What's going on in the headspace for the divine feminine in terms of the connection? Headspace. Divine feminine headspace. Woo! She feels it. Again, it's victory, success, public recognition, a knowing. I'm getting like there's just in the headspace, she sees it coming. She sees it coming in the physical. And it's more of a feeling, even though I asked the headspace, it's wands, and I'm hearing like it's not so much a thinking about it. It is, she can feel it. She senses it. There's a knowing. How's she feeling about masculine, the connection? What's going on in the heart space? Heart space. To it. We've got the 10 of swords and the world. What I'm hearing is there's been whatever pain, whatever heartache of the past she's been holding on to is being released. Again, that completion of a cycle that we saw within the feminine energies, a coming together too in the heart space. She knows it's like, she knows it's all about to complete, come back around with her, with this connection. What's going on in the physical for the divine feminine? Physical for the divine feminine. Interesting. 7 of swords for the divine feminine and the physical. So I'm seeing a little bit within both of some things going on in the physical, but I'm hearing like, I'm hearing like, stop looking, like both need to stop worrying about what things look like in the physical and get out of the head space. That 7 of air is interesting there in the physical. It could be a little bit about to possibly for some still being with this 10 of swords in the heart space and swords being in the head. There could be a little bit of the divine feminine right now, that mirroring, but she's working on or been betrayed, really letting them go, letting the swords kind of fall out, getting out of that headspace, feeling this energy more. It's interesting that that came out in the headspace and then the stuff comes out in the heart and the physical. But we've been going through so many heart chakra activations, and it just seems like these two together they're related, and it has bringing the past into the present or the future. Let's look what's going on spiritually with the divine feminine. She gets the 7 of cups. Choices, reflection. We saw it with her too. That's what it is she's making new choice. The divine feminine, choosing from how things feel. The shift is here with her too. I'm just 2 big shifts that feel like they're leading to. There's that 4 of wands on the bottom. This coming together, this union. A lot of 7s and 9s. Divine feminine too might be a little daydreamy with this standstill. There's that sense too of things still with the 2 of air. For some, it's a standstill or can't see something, and it could be can't seeing something. Oh no, I'm seeing the high priestess on either ends of something not being seen yet. And again, there's headspace for the masculine, the high priestess. 7 of wands. I feel like within a connection or this connection, there's still a little bit of defense. Feminine being defensive. I'm looking at this like maybe being a little, you know, you fucking hurt me, dude. Like, what do you want? Kind of thing coming through. Let's look at this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords in the feminine heart space. Tell us a little more about that. Yeah, I feel like we get the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups showing up again, and the Four of Wands showing up. What I feel like this is in the heart space is she's not, you got to trust the heart space, get out of the head space. Again, there's all this, I'm getting all this knowing and feeling, kind of sensing it all coming, but we're worried about it too much. We're thinking about it too much on maybe one thing instead of just being in that place of trust and allowing. Let's look at King of Cups just flashed out. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's look at this physical for the masculine. This Seven of Cups, Five of Wands, masculine and the physical. What else? Ooh, mirroring again, the Two of Swords. I'm getting this unsure. This I'm still need something before I make my move. Let's look at the Seven of Air for the divine feminine. Seven of Air and the physical. What's this about? Yeah. Three of Swords. Heartache. We're still worried. Like there still seems to be this focus a little bit on the past, on betrayal, on being hurt. Let that shit go, says Spirit. Let that shit go. Anything else there in the physical for the divine feminine? Queen of Cups. Yeah, I love that. So it could be a water sign, but it doesn't have to be a Taurus energy, or I'm sorry, Aries energy season, you know. But to me, this Queen of Cups here for the divine feminine is, again, balance, releasing those emotions, those icky shit does not serve you anymore. And you can't bring the past hurt into something new. It'll inevitably blow up in your face. So what I'm seeing for kind of the week in terms of how this week looks like it's kind of playing out is not a lot of movement right now leading into the weekend. There's still healing, clearing. Something's needing to come to light before movement happens. And that I feel like is going to happen over the weekend, between Monday, Tuesday, which the full moon energies will open up right around the time of the conjunction. So it feels like, again, if it's resonating as divine feminine to you, the divine feminine story, it's a lot of out of the head and into the heart. Trust that feeling, that Six of Fire, and stop thinking about it. Again, that playful energy coming through. I just saw the Six of Swords. And let's just end with some last messages from Spirit. Hopefully they resonated, gave you some guidance, some insight. Seems to be a big theme right now, out of the head, into the heart. And I another one of my, y'all know, I do a lot of self-talk and mantras and just telling myself a lot of things. And it is open heart, open mind. You cannot have an open mind without an open heart. You can't be open to something new or someone new as long as you're holding on to the stuff from the past, the old energy, what others have done to you. And it's hard. I know it's always about this balance, this fine line between going one way or another. But let's just end with some messages of guidance from Spirit for the week. So clear, concise messages for the highest good of the collective for this week, April 1st, the first week of April 2020. What messages of guidance do you have for us? Very interesting. Okay. The universe is assisting you. There is something, and for all of us, that isn't for us anymore. Not for you. Time to go. Orphaned. It's time to walk away from anything that no longer serves, that doesn't bring balance with this 6 and this not for you. And if you've been struggling with who or what that is, it's coming. Again, very strong full moon energy. And it's hard, and I know, and we all do. We all know when it's something's done. It's just really fucking hard, right? To do that walking away, to really be in this place, realization that doesn't make you feel good anymore. It makes you feel in this depleted energy is what I'm getting. And there's a knowing that it's not for you. You know, with this fortune cookie here, I feel like you've been getting messages. There's that inner knowing. But again, and we were seeing it within the reading too, and we know this, that there is more truths coming out. Something's opening up, clarity, in order to make this decision of leaving it behind. See 3 5s and a 10. There's big changes, big endings of cycles, big new beginnings coming in, says Spirit, but you've got to have the balls to let it go, to open it up. And I love this truth be told too, because look at, it's the heart that's open. It's a mask too. So for some, it could be, ego masks falling off, people showing their true colors. For us as a collective, again, there is something coming. For them, it's, oh, wow. You'll feel that come in. There is a truth being exposed for the collective. I'm going to say it right now. For the people to see that the choices and the way things have been done is not about them. That really it all right. And then I'm going to pull from the 6 spirit cards too. So I'll just do these 2. There's another 5. Lead the way. Love this. We are the leaders, the light workers. This is us not being afraid of being left out in the cold, spreading our wings and flying, leading that way, being the lighthouse for others. It's also, to me, with Light Your Own Path, that the relationship or this sacred connection, for many, it's about your own path lighting up is what's going to be illuminated. And look at, if you have your birth charts or like Mark, thank you. The pattern is amazing too. I'm trying to remember, and I don't have my phone next to me. Mercury and your Venus, I believe, because there's clues in there. If it's not Mercury and Venus, you guys, I'll let you know, probably on IGTV. But and then we get third eye vision, reclaim your mind. This is about trusting your intuition. This is about working with spirit, meditating, because the truth is in you. You know the truth. You know what's for you, what's not for you. You know which direction you want to head. You know you don't want to feel like this anymore. None of us do. Gaia doesn't want to feel like this. This is that energy of being raped, like the earth, if that makes sense. And it is the feminine. Definitely something with the collective too, we're going to see. So trust your intuition. 369, I'm seeing too. Tesla. Reclaiming your mind again too goes back to that open heart, open mind. That's where we find the truth. And that's where we touch into any feelings or healing around abandonment, disempowerment, those kinds of things that, you know, are part of our healing process and what we've experienced being human. All right. So I think I'm done. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. It gave you some things to think about this week. Focus on all that good shit, you know, that are the intentions and why I'm here. If it resonated and you guys want to get into your private, you know, situation, hit me up. You know, I'm doing personal still. So, and I love them, love them, love them. They've been amazing lately, especially the, you know, like twin two love. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Do you want me to pull a card for you before you go? Before I go, for you guys that are on here, I see Mark. I know Kaylee left, but Mark, Melissa, Kayla. I'll pull a card for you guys if you guys want. I'll wait a second, let you answer. Things are manifesting. So just let the guard down. Open that heart. That's what I'm hearing. All right, Melissa. I'm going to use... Yay. Okay. So I'll pull a card for each of you. Give you each a message from Spirit. Let's start with Melissa. Well, 3 came out, my love. So you ready? The Tower, Melissa. The Queen of Fire. And the 9 of Wands to do with you opening that heart, just like we were talking about. That is the message for the collective. But you know, I already know you know. So guidance for Kayla this week. Ooh, you've got something moving, sis. You've got communication, something fast-paced. King of Earth. 8 of Wands, honey, and the King of Earth. So something picking up maybe in your connection. Could be you too. I'm getting communication, but I'm almost getting something maybe with work, money, finances, something like that. You might be hearing about. Feminines keep seeing the Queen of Fire. That's that rise of the divine feminine. You're welcome, love. Kayla, definitely communication I'm seeing. It moves fast. You're welcome. Still, I don't know if Mark's still on here. Mark gets the Empress. I think you got that the last time I pulled cards for us online. You're birthing, man. You know it. You're balancing that feminine energy, and it's really beautiful. I think you're picking up a lot of your divine feminine too. You know that. So anyways, I'll leave it there. I don't, you know, when we do these live, I don't want to put too much in terms of personal stuff, but you guys can always message me when we do this. If you've got any clarification or want to talk privately, you know, I'll answer. I love chatting with you all, and I love you, love you, love you all so fucking much. Thank you for choosing to spend some time with me today. And I am working this week on being on more often, especially on IG, doing a lot more little mini things there. But thank you. I know we all always a divine plan. So I love you all. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.